Hello guys and girls, welcome back to the Racing Line for another circuit guide here on iRacing. This is week 6 of Season 1 2022 in the D-Class Fixed Touring Car Challenge with me, once again driving the Honda Civic Type R. This week's circuit, we're around Summit Point Raceway, a familiar circuit to all those on the service as it is free. The date and time is set to the 1st of March 2022 at 12:45 in the afternoon to match the official race time sent out on the Season 1 PDF. All circuit guys use the Sprint Fix setup and of course, same format as before, breakdown lap followed by a full speed, uninterrupted lap followed by an offboard lap, and of course it's filmed before the week has begun, so it's difficult to compare lap times. This is with the old Honda as well, before they've done the suspension fix, but let's see if we can help you guys find some time. So here we go then, coming down the main straight. We want to be on the left hand side for the right hand hairpin of turn 1, our first braking zone, nice and easy to spot. It's the 3 cones. We're going to be hard on the brakes from 6th down into 2nd gear. Brake in a nice straight line as hard as you can, slowly trail braking in towards the apex, avoid the curb on the inside, and then apply the power as smoothly and abruptly as you can on the exit. You can see there I went nice and wide on the exit to minimise my steering input so I don't scrub any speed off. The next braking zone for turn 2 is just as the path on the right hand side ends, just here. We're going to dab the brakes and go down the gears from 5th into 4th, start coasting in and then accelerating when we know we're going to make it. You can dip a wheel on the gravel there and it won't be a problem, and then get back over to the left hand side. We're then going to lift off and coast through this right hander, don't quite brake, and then there's a short stab of the throttle before I brake at the dirt patch on the right hand side. Again from 5th down into 2nd gear. First gear just doesn't seem worth it around this circuit. Hold it tight to the apex, start accelerating smoothly, get to the left hand side to spot this tyre wall here. We're going to dab the brakes and keep it in 2nd, so keep the accelerator on until we pass that tyre wall, dab it, hold it tight to this right hand side, and now smoothly apply the power to 100% and then coast through this right hander hitting the apex point. Full speed through this one, quick lift at the apex again, and you can see I wasn't quite full throttle through any of that section until the last right hand apex before I knew that it was going to stick and not go on the grass. So we're in 5th gear now, heading towards the final corner, and we're going to dab the brakes at the start of the pit lane on the right hand side, down into 4th gear and get that accelerator back on, and away we go across. Your exit's so important around that final corner and across the line for a 1:15.6. So now full speed, uninterrupted. Here we go then, watching that speed. So we're going up through the gears, up into 6th. We're looking for the 3 cones on the left-hand side. Hard on the brakes, braking in a straight line, down through the gears to 2nd gear. Turn it in towards the apex point, and now start smoothly accelerating until you get to that 100%. And remember, steering inputs as little as you can be without touching the grass on either side. Hold it to the right-hand side now, looking for the right-hand side path as that ends. Down the gears, down to 4th, coast in and start accelerating from the apex point using all the curb on the exit. Even dipping 2 wheels on the gravel without getting a 1x sometimes. You can get away with that. Lift off into this right-hander and then look for the dirt patch on the right. You want to keep it to the right as much as you can so that you can open up this left as we trail brake in 2nd gear and then start accelerating out, holding it to the left-hand side on the exit. Dab the brakes at the tyre wall, hold it tight to the right-hand side. Now apply the power, full speed, quick lift off so that you can get it turned into this apex, back to full speed. Lift off again for the left-hand apex. Still sort of 75% throttle all the way through here, just till we know it's going to stick through this right-hander, and then it's full speed all the way down to the final corner. We're looking for the pit lane entry on the right-hand side. Pretty much about halfway across that is where we dab the brakes, go down into 4th, start turning in, and then accelerating straight out, using all of the curb on the exit. Don't touch the gravel there, but you can use all of that extra pavement without getting 1x and across the line for a 1:15.6. That is pretty much it from me. Don't forget to keep those likes and comments coming in and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you very much for the support so far. And if I don't see you on track this week, then I'll see you next week for the next video here on the Racing Line. Peace.
You